you're always going to have people who don't believe that you're really good at what you do. You know, and that's probably more so because they haven't figured out how to be good at what they know or don't even know how to do, you know. So, you know, that's just what it is. You know, every level you reach, you're going to come against obstacles. And you have to combat those obstacles in order to move forward. It's almost like you're playing a video game. You know what I mean? And then the prize is your sanity. Word.
Come on with it. Me and you getting it on, don't even go there. Come on with it. Once I bring it to you, you won't be safe nowhere.
More levels, more devils. Diesel, airing out the stage like a Neville. Brother, leave you. Dot on your face for no good reason at all. We in a bad place. Hip hop is separated by the nice and the nice not. Underground and I'm ice hot. What rap my age to keep the mic hot? Couple hip hop butter beans. Big sluggers move with me, it's a gutter team. I love women who know the boom from the back. OG still could fill a room when he rap. Mike Blessing in a recession is food giving back to occupy labels that move, they didn't wax now. Here come Bumpy on a primo track to represent hip hop from where we go back.
Come on with it. Me and you getting it on, don't even go there. Come on with it, cause you know what we got to do. Come on with it. Me and you getting it on, don't even go there. Come on with it. Once I bring it to you, you won't be safe nowhere.
I let the beat keep breathing while I spit life to you heathens. You in the wrong place.
2 teams, 2 conferences. It's a road game for the Rockets. And Houston is looking to play Texas big. The fans are making noise at Quicken Loans Arena here in Cleveland for their Cavaliers. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And on this sideline tonight, Doris Burke. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So on the floor for Houston, Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Modiunas and Howard the post pair, and it's Beverly in at the 1. And so here's Cleveland. Well, looking back on last season, you didn't know where the Rockets would end up in terms of seeding in the playoffs. Ended up with the 2 seed because they won the Southwest Division. And as it turned out, everything worked out very well for them.
It really did. It had a divisional matchup in that first round against the Mavs. But the Rockets took care of business in that series and would advance.
Howard takes it up with both hands and rips it down. Love dishes to James. And just about a minute into the first quarter. That's good. James has got his second basket.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
He got right to the cup using that screen.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
And here's Love from the arc.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Here's Modiunas. Soft touch off the glass.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the 1 miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Now here's James. Here's Love. Goes back up. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Cleveland making a change here. Shumpert's checked in. And a switch here also for Houston. Beasley's checked in.
Hey, gentlemen, two shots. Two shots.
The first free throw is good.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate, Clark.
And, you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
And it's sent back by Howard. LeBron drives in. Boom, he jams it straight down.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Harden, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. Yeah, credit the D there. Got his hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Sure did. Stayed real snug on him and didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot on him.
Irving kicks to LeBron. .156 left in the first quarter. And it's good. LeBron's got 8 points.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
It's no secret, Clark, what this Houston Rockets team wants to do. They want to get to the line, drive the lane, and hurt you from outside the arc.
And they'll do it all at a very fast pace. I mean, they're fun to watch. The pace is something that I think sneaks up on teams sometimes, Kevin.
Good point. Irving passes to Thompson. LeBron James again. He's got 10.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
Lots of room. And Beasley gets it to go on the assist by Harden.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
The drive by James. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And how about 6 of 8 with that one? And there is no slowing down this young man.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
A different look now for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. And then for Houston, Capella's checked in. And it's Brewer in for Patrick Beverly.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Now, here's Brewer. Here's the screen. On the wing, Harden. Shot clock at 6. The 11-footer. And that one comes up a bit short.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
Daniels is checked in for Houston. Terry comes in for James Harden. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And Brewer kicks to Beasley. From 13 feet, it goes down.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope, it's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
Dellavedova dishes to Fry. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. McDaniels. A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 1. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Modiunas and Howard, the post pair. Terry is up there at Patrick Beverly. And it's McDaniels at the 3 slot.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
Houston in the lead. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Howard. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Hey, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Houston?
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Letting the guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
Second shot opportunity. Ariza against Thompson. James left side. Outside Irving. The drive by James. Ball's knocked loose. Got a piece of it. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Harden with it. Now Smith defending. Harden the pass to Howard. Stolen by Thompson. Oh, and here comes Smith all alone. And Howard with the stuff.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they were bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being, as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade, and that got them going, I think.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Cleveland. Shumpert comes in for Smith. Houston also making some changes. Capella's checked in, and it's Brewer in for Trevor Ariza.
And those midseason trades for the Cavs really turned things around. Mozgov came in, J.R. Smith and Shumpert secured that 2 spot, gave this team an incredible edge defensively.
Here's LeBron. James Harden picking up that last basket. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. And that's now 18 points for LeBron.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
They get the rebound. And the shot is good. Capella's got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass. Yeah, and you know, they built the roster to how they played best midseason. I mean, it was a great job, I think, by the front office to get the players that fit best into the locker room and into the team style of play.
A different look now for Cleveland. Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for LeBron. Houston also making some changes. Monty Eunice is checked in for Beasley. McDaniels comes in for James Harden. And it's Terry in for Patrick Beverley. And so here's Cleveland after the Rockets pick up 3. Here's Irving.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say. Right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was also safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be, remove all doubt on that attack.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench. Yeah, the shot clock's off. This could be the last possession of the quarter.
I don't think there's any doubt about it. That's exactly what they should have in mind here.
Terry with it. That will count. Got it off in time, but it's no good. It. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half. Defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop him.
Now, come on, Greg. That's much easier said than done when he's the penetrator. I mean, his speed and agility make him extremely tough to cover.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Irving at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
And the Rockets were a tough team last year, but at times it really felt like a one-man show. Harden carried them so much for so long. You just have to wonder if it wore him out.
Cavaliers leading. Kicks it out to James. Thompson outside. 5 to shoot. Rebounded by Howard.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Harden draws the double. Here's Beverly. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Irving for 3. Good, and the assist goes to James. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
And stolen by LeBron. And that one's good, Irving. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
And the shot is good. Irving's got 8 points.
Well, I tell you what, they're turning this game into a drag race, sprinting out for easy, fast break basket.
And on a really nice run here. And defensively, you've got to force them to operate in the half court. It allows you to put bodies on bodies.
And the Rockets making a change here. Beasley's checked in.
And it's strange to think that early last year, all the talk in the media was about the in-house fighting on the Cavs. It goes to show just how much better things are for a team when they're winning.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And stolen by Ariza. It's Harden with the drive. Howard. No good, unable to end this run.
Well, as rough as the Cavs might have started the season, Clark, they were all at peace near the end. Things turned around certainly after the All-Star break. Had their amazing playoff run, great momentum, and that confidence showed every game they played.
Really did, and I thought the big three found a way to come together nicely and smooth out the rough spots, and James, Irvin, and Love ended up being the highest scoring trio in the league last year.
And the Rockets making a change here. Capella's checked in. Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs. Swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
No denying it, injuries were a big part of the storyline in the Cavs postseason. Fortunately, LeBron James was otherworldly after the first round. Took care of the Bulls, then went on to sweep the Hawks to get back to the finals.
Houston making some changes. Brewer is checked in for Ariza. And it's Terry in for Patrick Beverly. The drive by James. That's freed up. Nice work off the pick. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, you know, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on LeBron James.
That's how you make it happen, guys. Ball pressure and then a run out.
And that's how you flip the script in terms of momentum right there.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Amon Shumpert's checked in for James. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Stolen by Terry.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
1:06 left to play in the third. Here's Dellavedova, and that one's good. Rockets trailed by 4. Terry outside. Beasley the screen. 6 on the shot clock. And he uses the glass on the layup. Beasley's got 4 this quarter.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
The Rockets have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Terry kicks to Brewer. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And here we go, Shumpert running it up the court. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on Jason Terry. The Cavaliers have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
Iman Shumpert.
That free throw, no good. So we can't get either to fall. Here's McDaniels for the tie. Capella with the bucket. Capella's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
It's a tie game here in Cleveland. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with it. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Cavaliers shoot 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. And so in the game for the Rockets. Everly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Modiunas and Howard, the post pair. And it's Ariza in the 3 spot. That one is off. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And the Rockets have lost out on some free agent wars the past few years. They have remained competitive, but you wonder what could have been if they landed or kept some of those big names.
The Rockets shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. It's Harden with the drive. Modiunas. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And the Rockets lead by 1.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Love. No good. And the Rockets take it the other way.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Howard setting the pick for Beverly. Pass to Harden. No good. Great D that time from Love. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's right down to the wire here, Clark. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you hate to lose it.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
And Thompson kicks to LeBron. Baseline try. And the rejection by Harden. J.R. Smith's checked in for the Cavaliers. And a change for the Rockets. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Moniunas. Smith dishes to Irving. That's good. Irving's got 9 points now in just the second half.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. This is the time to attack on the interior and convert those easy opportunities.
And stolen by LeBron. Up the floor. Good work defensively by Harden.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Thompson comes with the double team. And stolen by LeBron. Now Cleveland moving it up. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
How's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, no hesitation at all taking that one to the basket. Beautifully done.
Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over that last break. The three-pointers obviously have been hurting them, and he told his players, we've simply got to play them tighter on the perimeter. We can't afford to give them these wide-open looks. Kevin?
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Oh, my God, I just got that.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity. You can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They trail by 6. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. .156 left here in the fourth quarter. Ariza pass it to Howard. And that one is hammered home.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
Timeout called Cleveland. They're leading by 4. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. A minute 50 left in the fourth. It's a pick by Love. Irving kicks to LeBron. Back to Irving. Off target from outside. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far. Howard with this screen on LeBron. It's Harden with the drive. No good from Howard. The Cavaliers leading by 4. And James throws it down hard. That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary.
And you know what? Man. That man can climb a ladder.
Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Thompson dishes to Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Irving's got the lead up to 9 now for the Cavs.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break. The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
And it's sent back by Howard. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. .36 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Irving for 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Dishes it to Beverly. Tries it from the top of the key.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're down by 11. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
You know what? You can talk all you want, but I just don't see a scenario that's going to get them back in it.
Yeah, who knows what he's drawing up in there, maybe working on a play for down the road in another game, but whatever it is, it's too late for this one.
He hits the first one, and that brings them to within 10. And McDaniels drops them both. Here's Dellavedova. From deep. And the miss. And so it's Cleveland.
Miami on fire, you better be. Might get from the porch of your fortress. Yeah, they say see it, but no one reports it. I run this strict route spot. G told me they'll come back quick if cash rule everything around me. I'm YSL, Versace. You can see me in that Porsche GT. Coming down Sunset, sitting on D. Feeling like Pac, all eyes on me. Fresh bandana and them mad trees. Please, I spit every verse. Some say Khaled, some say Khalid. 12 years down and I'm finally
if
free.
You want to, we can supply you.
Can't make me wrong, so we got him done. The family, I'ma give him some. Spent that conda, he didn't run. Sunday had a whole church singing a song. Why they had to send my baby home? With some that paper long. Been a G in the game, now my son on the throne.
I am the beast. Feed me rappers and feed me beats. I'm untamed, I need a leash. I'm insane, I need a shrink. I love I need a leech. Why complain on easy streets? I don't even talk, I let the visa speak. And I like my Sprite Easter pink. And my wristwatch your paw, but the mule is cooler. I have more juice than your jeweler. Touching, I will your medulla. That's a it is not a tumor. Red light, stop your rumors. I stay on track like a box of Pumas. I just rock with Junior. I am the little big
cause we
Kahuna.
take it over.
One city at a time.
You can taste the excitement here at the sold-out arena in Portland. We'll see the Golden State Warriors and the Portland Trail Blazers. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Barnes in the 3 spot.
Well, Portland had another strong season against the rest of the West. Ended up with a record of 31-21 in the conference, and that was good enough to earn them the 4th spot in the West.
Portland did end up 4th in the West, as you said, Greg. You're talking about that, and their 31-21 in conference record was the exact same as it was at the end, Clark, of the 2014 season.
Well, actually, Portland won more games in 2014 than they did last season. Ended up 4th in the conference, mostly because of how they won their division.
Curry kicks to Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there. There's the dish to Harkless. Out to the wing. McCollum, no good. Portland on defense. Barnes passes to Thompson. Here's Bogut. They get it back. Barnes kicks to Green. And Curry, here we go. Back to Green. Takes the three. Shot is no good. And it's Portland the other way. And Aminu snaps it in.
It doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Here's Lillard. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket. Curry kicks to Thompson. Shoots. Curry's shot is off.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
They set the pick. Lillard dishes to Harkless. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. Plumlee, the pass to Lillard. The wing jumper off target.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And it's denied. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Harkless with it. Guarded now by Andrew Bogut. Fires from deep. Barnes can't get it to go. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And it's McCollum in the corner. Stolen by Thompson. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Barnes kicks to Bogut from 13. And he overshot that one, missing.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
6 on the shot clock. Harkless dishes to Aminu. Out to the wing. And here's McCollum for 3. And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he looked clumsy on that one. He was not going to get away with that.
Yeah, he climbed all over him. I mean, there's a picture of that one in the officiating manual. So, clear, easy call.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Ed Davis is checked in for Plumlee. Leonard comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Maurice Harkless. And Krabs subbed in for McCollum. Looking to end the drought. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Davis. And Kerr is so good with the media because, Greg, he was a media member himself for so long. You know that as well as anybody. Clark, I don't think he ever tried his hand at broadcasting, though. I can't see him doing that.
Right. He probably just drone on as a broadcaster and would rarely contribute anything of note. Some guys have what it takes to call games, and Steve just doesn't quite scratch me as that kind of guy.
No. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Green. Barbosa comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Here's Cram. Right side, Leonard. Three-pointer, Lillard. Here's Davis. It's rebounded by Golden State.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
From deep, Iguodala. And that one's good. Here's Cram. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Henderson. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Warriors lead by 2. From Portland, we're back in a moment. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
The roof is up right now, guys. It's raining in here. A lot of threes through the first.
Hey, sometimes when it rains, it pours, and they have not let up from beyond the arc.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Livingston is out there with Barbosa. Then it's Rush. Then there's Iguodala. And it's Ezeli in at the foul. And it's denied. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And some changes here for the Warriors. Green comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Ian Clark subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. Now here's Green. Just 2 to shoot. Vonleh with the rebound. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Crabbe kicks to McCollum. Davis sets a screen. And there's the pass to Henderson. The feet to Vonleh. He dishes it to Henderson. Unloads from 13. Pass to Crabbe. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Livingston passes to Green. Clark kicks to Rush. Here's Ezeli.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here. And every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive, get to the foul line, and knock down some of those freebies, and the tide can turn for you.
Plumlee, he's checked in for Portland. Harkless comes in for Gerald Henderson. Different look here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut checked in for Ezeli. Harrison Barnes comes in for Brandon Rush. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Ian Clark. And Steph Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Aminu's checked in. Here's Crabbe. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. McCollum dishes to Crabbe. Here's Plumlee. And that one is stuffed right through.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points. And you could tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play. Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at it.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed that one. And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Golden State's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And Curry, here we go. And there's the foul. It'll go on Mo Harkless. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Here's Curry. And here's Barnes for 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Barnes has got the lead up to 2 now for the Warriors.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Damian Lillard's checked in for C.J. McCollum. And Golden State also making a change. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Barnes. For the 3. Count the bucket. Crabbe's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all. Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Myers Leonard, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Spates checked in for the Warriors. Lillard, the pass to Leonard. Dishes it to Harkless. Back to Leonard. He feeds it to Cram. Shot clock at 6. Iguodala with the steal. Knocked loose. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
So for the Trailblazers, Davis comes in for Al Farouk Aminu. And it's Henderson for Allen Crabbe. Henderson kicks to Harkless. To the paint. Here's Leonard. Portland again missing. Golden State's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Offensive rebound. Spates. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Warriors lead by 2.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback. How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
And up. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And even though the defensive pressure and attention was squarely on him in that first half, yet he's still able to be the most effective player on the floor.
But for him, Greg, it's nothing out of the ordinary. I mean, we don't expect anything less, and I bet he has even more in store for us during the stretch run.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Portland, Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Harkless is out there with Aminu, and it's Plumlee in at the 5 down low. The Warriors leading. For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense, but their defense, you know, Gia, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season, and some nights the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up.
And you know, with the Warriors, it goes beyond the stats. High character guys, tremendous culture. They had a lot of guys that could guard multiple positions and defend them well. That was a big reason they became champs.
And that one's good.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Back to Barbosa. Kicks it to Iguodala. Here's Livingston from outside off the mark.
And you just look at this Warriors roster, and there are a ton of defensive playmakers. That ability to switch everything and be fine is what made them so tough on the defensive side of the ball.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on Damian Lillard.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Vonleh comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And Krebs subbed in for Maurice Harkless. Different look here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut checked in for Festus Ezeli. Harrison Barnes comes in for Maurice Spates. Landon Rush, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And Ian Clark subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. As magical as the 2014 playoffs were for the Blazers, remember they beat Houston in that first round, that great shot by Lillard late to win it and move on. 2015, not as much. You know, Greg, they drew a very tough Memphis team, as you recall, in the first round.
Yeah, you often talk about styles making fights. Very similar in this series. They were going to drop the first 3 games before being bounced, but still a good showing for a team that struggled mightily down the stretch with injuries.
And it's Clark in the corner. Now Rush. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, Clark, no doubt about it.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Davis is checked in for Portland. Henderson comes in for Damian Lillard. Then for the Warriors, Green, he's checked in for Rush. Klay Thompson comes in for Ian Clark. And Steph Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. Portland leading. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And Davis sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. 1:58 left in the third. Stolen away. Stolen by Thompson. One-on-one here. And finished off by Bogut.
And that almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
And especially the fact that it now ties the game. The lead was about to be stretched out, and instead, it's back even.
Here's Thompson. Throws down the breakaway jam.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Trailblazers knocking down the tray. And here's Barnes for three. Portland's gone 2 of 3 when they've ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Grab dishes to Henderson. Davis. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And they better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
Cullen passes to Leonard. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. Davis kicks to Henderson. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's speed. Henderson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Barnes. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
On the wing, Thompson. Sinks the triple. Thompson's got 11.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
To the left side wing. 4 seconds left. Crab, good. He has 7.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Here's Plumlee. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Trailblazers lead by 1. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Iguodala. Livingston is out there with Barbosa. Then there's Festus Ezeli. And it's Barnes in the small forward. Ezeli inside. He's covered by Aminu.
And this has really been a well-played game up to this point. And you know what? I bet it stays that way until the end.
I certainly hope so. I mean, it's been a terrific contest, and there's nothing like a pair of teams just balling out the way they have been.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
Mason Plumlee. What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
Portland trailing here. McCollum dishes to Aminu. McCollum with the ball. Buries it from three-point range. McCollum's got 11 in the second half.
And the Warriors won 51 games back in 2014 and proved that mark by 16 wins last season. Among teams that won at least 50 games in the previous year, that 16-game improvement was an NBA record for the Warriors.
Took him no time at all on that one. And the Trailblazers lead by 2. Curry with it. Lillard picks him up. Curry's shot is off.
It goes without saying the Warriors set franchise records all over the place with their play. Their win total being the highest ever. But also of note was it was the first time they've won 50 games in back-to-back seasons. They seem to truly have arrived as a top-notch franchise in this current state of the NBA.
Cavs check in for Portland.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist. These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Green passes to Barnes. And it's Green missing.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Harkless kicks to Aminu. Portland moving the ball around.
And he was camped in just the right spot to swipe that pass away down low. And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch. Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. They're getting outshot from the perimeter. He told them, we've got to close out faster on the outside shooters. These threes are killing us. Kevin, can they tighten their D?
Now, here's Lillard. Harrison Barnes missing his rush. And Aminu kicks to Lillard. He's looking for Plumlee and finds him. Hit his leg. And the official saying it was kicked. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 3. There's 1:34 left in the fourth quarter. There's 1:34 left to play in the final quarter. And the basket by Lillard.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Over in the corner, Barnes. Thompson outside. Back to Iguodala. Just 5 on the clock. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And Lillard gets double teamed. He kicks it to Harkless. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a three-point play. That one on Thompson. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
You know, one of the big stories has been the three ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.